All right, today we're going to tune in to the story of one of the world's most vital and spontaneous art forms, jazz. We're diving into a book that doesn't just tell you about jazz, it actually lets you hear its soul. So let's get into it. And that right there, that's the whole idea. This is way more than just a history lesson. It's a promise that we're going to feel the resilience that was born in the blues, the pure, defiant joy of swing, and the wild creativity that just fuels every single note of this music. So, the book we're exploring is called The Routes of Jazz, and it actually speaks two languages. It started out in Spanish, but now there's a complete English edition too. So it's bridging cultures to share one single powerful story. So you might be thinking, how do you even begin to tackle a topic this huge? Well, think of this book as our map, charting all the winding routes that jazz has traveled for more than a century. And it's a seriously comprehensive map. I mean, we're talking 560 pages of deep exploration. But hey, don't let that number scare you off. The whole point here is to make this incredible history accessible to anyone with a curious ear, whether you're a lifelong fan or just starting out. Our journey kicks off right at the very beginning, with this powerful fusion of African and European cultures in the Americas. And this wasn't just a meeting of different sounds, it was really the birth of a whole new musical universe, one that carried spirituality and the spirit of resistance in its very DNA. And from that starting point, it just explodes. You get the soulful sound of New Orleans, which then leads to the dance-all-night, big band energy of the swing era. Then bam, the lightning-fast, complex world of bebop, followed by the laid-back answer of cool jazz, all the way into the genre-bending experiments of fusion and everything that's happening today. It's just this incredible, evolving story. But the roots of jazz goes so much deeper than just a simple timeline. It really gets into the music's DNA, from its very first roots in work songs in the blues, to the often overlooked but absolutely essential contributions of women, like the trailblazer Bessie Smith, whose voice was so powerful they called her the Empress of the Blues. She literally shaped the sound of things to come. Okay, so for a journey this big, you need a seriously good guide, right? Someone who knows the territory inside and out. So, who's the expert leading us on this trip? Just who is the scholar with the passion and expertise to chart this whole incredible musical story for us? Well, this is Marcelo Battoni. He's an Argentine researcher, an educator, and a true jazz aficionado. You can tell his mission isn't just to study jazz from a distance, it's to share its living, breathing story with all of us. And get this, his dedication is just off the charts. This work is built on a personal library of over 300 specialized books on jazz. I mean, that's the kind of deep dive and passion we're talking about here, and it makes this book so authoritative. And this isn't just some guy in a library. Battoni has presented his research at some of the absolute pillars of the music world, places like Jazz at Lincoln Center and the Berklee College of Music. This is a guide you can definitely trust. Okay, now we get to the part that I think is a total game changer. It's a feature that takes this from just a book you read to a full-on, immersive, sensory experience. Both the Spanish and English versions have this absolutely brilliant feature that completely closes the gap between reading about music and actually hearing it. Just imagine turning a page and having the soundtrack for that chapter instantly come alive. And the best part, it's so ridiculously easy to use. You're reading about an artist or a certain style, you see a QR code right there on the page, you just scan it with your phone, and boom, you are instantly listening to a playlist of the exact music you're reading about. It's like having your own personal DJ for the book. How cool is that? The author himself puts it perfectly. Every page becomes sound. Every explanation becomes music. It's not just something you read anymore. It's a book you experience with your ears just as much as your eyes, connecting the words to the art in real time. So, all right, we've got our map, we've met our guide, we even have the soundtrack ready to go. Now, this is where your part of the adventure begins. You know that feeling when you hear a jazz solo and you're just like, whoa, how did they even think of that? Or when you feel that deep, soulful pull of the blues and you just want to know more about where it comes from. If that's you, then this is for you. So if you're someone who really wants to get to the heart of this incredible music, to connect with all those powerful emotions, and just enjoy a work that's full of passion but also super clear, then The Roots of Jazz is your perfect companion. The map is right there in your hands, the guide's ready to go, and the soundtrack is queued up. Your path into the heart of jazz is waiting. So I guess the only question left to ask is this. What new sounds, what new stories, and what new emotions are you going to discover on your own personal route through the amazing world of jazz?